do. I think we were at like a checkout line at a supermarket or something, and he goes, "Oh, ooh, my ankle." I was like, "Your ankle?" He goes, "Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it in tomorrow. You know what I mean?" I was like, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, are you around tomorrow?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Maybe they'll shoot some of your shit." And I was like, "Wow." He just told me that he's going to feign an ankle injury, so he has a 3-day weekend, and do I mind covering for him when the first AD scrambles to figure out what they're going to shoot?
Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah.
Oh my! He winked at you and goes, "Oh, my
Oh,
ankle."
I think my ankle's swollen, you know what I mean? I was like, "Oh my God, is it okay?" He's not really. Come here.
Rodney was one of the most universally loved comedians ever because he helped other comedians.
Yeah.
Like Rodney Dangerfield, he did these things, the Rodney Dangerfield specials, like Rodney and Friends. And so he introduced the world to Dice Clay, Sam Kinison, Robert Schimmel, Lenny Clark, Dom Irrera, like some of the greats. And they all came out of his Rodney Dangerfield and Friends specials. They were some of the greatest specials ever. And he would put them out there to the world, and they all became superstars. And so everybody loved Rodney.
I love Rodney Dangerfield. Is my favorite. Here's a story about Rodney, man. He was fucking guy. Kept doing coke and shit, even when you get scared at some point. You stop doing drugs.
Yeah.
Right.
Most humans.
Not him.
This fucker, 80, whatever he was, doing all kinds of shit. Saga told me the story, right? So he's in the hospital, and he's got a fucking brain tumor that's going to cause a heart attack. All this crazy shit, right?
Right.
So everybody's worried about him. Just leaves the hospital 2 days later, right?
Walks out on his own.
Yeah, so he's in the comedy store with 2 hookers, and he's waiting for Ron Jeremy to show up.
Oh my goodness.
So this is 2 days later.
Yeah.
So Saget told me he walked in, he was like completely shocked. He said, "Rodney, how you doing, man? Well, what's going on?" He goes, "How are you doing?" And Rodney goes, "How am I doing?" He goes, "I'm sitting here with 2 whores waiting for a guy who can suck his own dick. How you doing?"
Rodney Dangerfield to you is a father figure.
Oh, yeah.
He was so good to you and so encouraging to you that even nights where you thought you were bombing as a stand-up comic, Rodney would say, "You are a funny motherfucker." He was really meaningful.
Yeah, he was always
to you.
there for me, always supported me, even when I was experimenting and no one knew what the hell I was doing. He was there for me. He still hired me. He sat in the wings with his balls hanging out of his, robe on the side of the stage, just howling with laughter. And I'd get off and he'd say, "Man, they're looking at you like you're from another fucking planet."
Hey, Jim, all the impressions you do, was Rodney's favorite impression truly the Amazing Kreskin? Did you do an impression of, because I love
Basically,
the Amazing
all
Kreskin.
it is like coming up and saying like, "Hi, the Amazing Kreskin, nice to meet you." And I'd shake somebody's hand in the front row. "We've never met before, have we?" Like that. And I'd shake their hand and I'd keep shaking it. And he shook hands so hard that I'd start doing and it would just would grow into total manic, insane energy. And it used to crack people up. And he used to make fun of me because it was not a well-known impression in the States. So I had to come up with some other stuff.
Shape, last week I bought a whirlpool for my bath. So far, those 3 of my best ships. Last week, nothing went right. I bought a waterbed. There were 2 Cuban guys swimming in it looking for Florida. I tell you, people are nuts, Right. My dentist, too, another beauty, my dentist, he found a new way to hide his bad breath. He holds up his arms. I tell you, there's wise guys. Well, I checked in a hotel. I asked the bellhop to handle my bag. He started to feel up my wife. I said to him, "Hey, buddy, who Who told you could play around my wife? He said everybody. I told my wife I could never relax, you know. I told her my kid is spoiled. She told me a lot of kids smell that way. She's a lousy cook, too. She can't cook at all. I leave dental floss in the kitchen, the roaches hang themselves. My wife, she don't go for me either, not a good-looking guy. Well, Halloween, I open the front door, kids give me candy. Are you kidding? I know I'm ugly. My dog found out we look alike. He killed himself. I was an ugly kid, too. My old man took me to the zoo. The guy at the gate thanked him for returning me. And I was a very ugly kid. Every time my old man wanted sex, my mother showed him my picture. A very ugly kid in my sandbox. The cat kept covering me up all the time, you know? Well, when I was a kid, nobody was nice. I was 6 years old. I found out there's no such thing as Alpo baby food. I mean, nobody was nice. My mother never breastfed me. She told me she liked me as a friend. I mean, I had her rough. Well, I told my old man I'm sick and tired of running around in circles. He got mad. He nailed down my other foot. I mean, that's the story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all. Well, when I was born, the doctor told my mother I did all I could, but he pulled through anyway, you know? I mean, I don't get no respect from anyone. Well, last week my house was on fire. My wife told the kids, be quiet, you wake up Daddy. How you doing? You fine? Good to see you. Whatever. Okay. How you doing? All right.
Fine.
Good.
I've seen you for a while.
I've been around.
Yeah.
I've been keeping busy, you know, running around a bit.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I'll be back in New York tomorrow at my club for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I'll be in the Riviera Hotel July 31st for a week. Then I'm going out to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and Carlton West. I'll be over there.
Yeah.
And Wisconsin. It's nice out there, you know?
Yeah.
You come from Nebraska. It's
That's
nice.
right.
Midwest is nice.
You like Midwest, huh?
Yeah, I wish I came Midwest sometimes, you know? Midwest, other than nice, small, adjusted town, you know, had a wooden frame house with a screen door in the back of the kitchen. My brother and sister were Marianne and Biff. And Dad was vice president of the bank, worked there for 30 years, very adjusted man, Dad, never smokes, drinks, or gambles, you know? Then you read about these guys. One day they pick up an axe and wipe out the whole family, you know? Yeah, the next day the cops come around. What happened here? What kind of man was he? He was a quiet man. But I've been bouncing around a lot. I've been plugging my album, a new album, I know respect. It's sort of,
It's going well, is it?
It's going real good. It's on the charts, a bullet, whatever that means, you know? And do you hold it on the backside, too, of the album?
Yeah, I don't know.
You show it back? Yeah, that's a cute little thing there.
Now you can understand about no
You see
respect.
that?
No, it's damn.
I got no respect here in California, I'll tell you that. I got stuck the other day, you know, I wanted to go sightseeing. They took me on a tour of all the extras' houses. But that's on, definitely, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Now, but I'm running around, I gained weight back, Johnny. You know what I mean? Hey, you don't eat properly on the road. You're running around all the time, you know, and it's tough to, you know, lose weight when you're always jumping around a bit, you know. And but I was much heavier. I was fat, you kidding. I was so fat when I got my shoes shone, I had to take the guy's word for it. I mean, I was fat. I mean, I was some fat girls, too, I'll tell you that. Ooh. One girl, she was so fat, she got in the scale, a card came out and said, one at a time, you know. She was fat.
That is a big girl.
Remember how time we met, I hit her with my car. She said me once go around me. I told her I didn't think I had enough gas. She was a wild girl, I tell you. Very wild girl. She was. But she made me French toast. Her tongue got caught in the toaster. Now, but I'll tell you, too skinny's no good either, you know. No, gonna be too skinny. No, a guy died in my block last week because he's skinny. Ooh.
Skinny, huh?
He was so skinny, the funeral had one pallbearer, a waiter, you know. Now, but skinny's better than fat, I'll tell you that. Better for your skinny, better for your health, you know. Health, and that's what's important, your health. You know, of course, you kid, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm getting old now.
Yeah.
I know I'm getting old. I'm at the age now, if I hear someone goes both ways, I figure it's number one and number two, you know. Take care of my health. I told you, if I saw my doctor last week, Dr. Vinny Boombox, you know, my doctor last week, I don't check up on the scene, and I asked him if my heart was strong enough for sex, you know. He told me not if I joined in. I tell you, Johnny, I told you, it's tough to be funny when you're coming off drugs, I'll tell you that. Johnny, the first time I tried marijuana, I had a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a wonderful sexual experience.
Really?
I wish there was someone there to enjoy it with me, that's all, you know? No, I was a kid, Johnny. I would kill you crazy things when you were a kid, you know. I was a very green kid, too, a very green kid. Remember the first time I had sex with a girl, I was so confused, I didn't know what to do, you know? Yeah. I dialed 555, 1212. I wish I was gay, I'd make it with Steve Martin, you know? Actually, he's my second choice. No offense. All right. And, so quiet, I feel like E.F. Hutton just spoke, you know? Got a cigarette, okay? You don't mind, do you?
You should give that up.
I got a crazy doctor told me to keep smoking. I want to stop chewing gums, so what the heck? How long do you expect to be in Shanghai?
You want to talk about your movie?
Oh, yeah, the movie come out. It was a big movie. It's 843 pages. No, it's a movie called Caddyshack. Fellows wrote Animal House wrote it. And, it opens Friday around the whole country. And it's doing real good. Everyone likes it. It should be. Yeah, it came out real good. It was a good part, you know. And I played the part of a nouveau riche ignoramus who invades a nice sensitive country club, and I don't belong in that country club. And Ted Knight is not. He and I don't get along at all in the movie, you know. And
shout out to Ted Knight.
It's a good movie. Chevy Chase is in it, and Bill Murray. And a lot of nice people. Actually, it's a low-budget movie. We went to location by subway.
We have a film clip.
Oh, yeah, we have a film clip, too.
I just
I'm in the movies.
Shall we take a look at it?
Okay, we'll see what happens. This is the opening where I make my entrance to this movie in the country club, yeah.
This from Caddyshack.
Caddyshack.
Shout out to Caddyshack.
Yeah, I can't park my car, get my bags, and put on some weight, will you? Hey, Wayne, what's with the pictures? It's a parking lot. Come on, will you? I think this place is restricted, Wayne, so don't tell me you're Jewish. Okay, fine. Hey, kid, I'm Al Chervik. I'm playing with Drew Scott today. This is my guest, Mr. Wang. No offense. Oh, I can give you half a dozen Vulcan D10s and set my friend up here with the whole schmear. You know, clubs, bags, shoes, gloves, shirt, pants. But don't make the pants too tight. You'll hurt his fortune cookie. Oh, by the way, I wanted to sleep to tell you how far you walked.
Mr. Chen, sorry, I didn't see you.
Oh, how are you? Hey, orange balls. I'll have a box of those. Give me a box of those naked lady tees, and give me 2 of those. Give me 6 of those. Hey, I'll buy out the joint, Wang. Stop me, will you? Oh, this is the worst looking hat I ever saw. Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh? Oh, it looks good on you, though. Thank you very much. The movie is longer than that, really.
Is this your first picture?
No, I made a movie years ago called The Projectionist, and it never got out of the projection booth.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's around. You remember that?
Yeah.
You're the one who saw
Did
it.
not do big at the box office.
It was big in Paris, believe it or not, with French titles, yeah. And That was the end of that movie, I guess. Which it's around still, I guess.
You gonna make some more pictures?
Well, I've had numerous offers. I don't know what I want to do. I like live entertainment, you know what I mean? Movies are director's medium, really, you know, but I was brought up in clubs, you know, like Dominic's Black and Blue Room, Teresa's Funhouse, where you have to really go to live, you know, Carmine's Cave, all those nice places, you know, where you get an immediate feedback, you know, from the audience.
Ravioli room, all of those pictures.
Reggie's Ravioli Room. Hey, that's pretty good. You're all right, you know?
Let me do this. We'll be right back with Arnold DeBoer.
Rodney Dangerfield.
I love it. I literally could watch him all day, bro. Hope y'all enjoyed that reaction. More videos dropping very,
Rodney
very soon.
Dangerfield, man, he's hilarious, guys.
Thank you all the squad. I love y'all.
Definitely gotta do more
I'll for sure get to more
of these
Rodney
videos.
Dangerfield and anybody.